Welcome to the game of Mechabellum. I am fighting against a numerical sequence and my options: Elite, Giant, Fortified and Typhoon. And looking at those options, I would normally, in this case, probably go for Giant. But wanted to try Fortified grabs. And starting with Crawlers and a Shaft Clear unit, the Spider, I can go with a DPS, the Crab. For my opponent, Aerial, Missile, Marksman and Quick Supply. Quick Supply looks good. Marksman's also not bad. Missile, not that great. So you could pair Sledges with Hounds. Probably become way too vulnerable to Scorpions. My opponent ended up going for Quick Supply. And I will position myself on the only place without towers. So, and that's where he will go to. You see that I won't sell my towers this time, although I could have sold this one. You would probably not make use of it. My opponent wouldn't go in here in the middle. No one goes in the middle. You can see him defending his tower without defenses, and I am on the midway to attack. It's a mid-aggro position. It's not quite aggro, or at least not on the line aggro. And he's closer to his tower. And we both have spiders, but I have spiders and crabs. You can see the little crabs beside the spiders, which do put me in a bad situation for the link, because the spider is 3 spaces. The crab is 2 spaces, and I need only 2 spaces between the crabs to get the link. So if I put a crab here and here, they won't be linked. The spider will block them. So that's the problem of my position. Although this position makes so that if the spider gets locked on something, the crab will be shooting together with the spider. That was my idea, so my spiders don't get locked on his spiders while the crab is trying to kill Shaft. That was my fear and why of the position. You see, this crab insta locked on the spider practically, the other one also locked now, and then the spider locked on his spider, so it worked more or less. One spider is already dead, and now this one will turn to help one, but it died. But I'm still winning. 2 crabs is still alive, only a few fangs left, and 2 crabs. And an almost dead spider. Both crabs survive, even if this one was almost dead. And let's turn on this. Here, only good option here in my opinion is the Wasp Swarm. Light interference module can be useful, but you should grab it after the opponent goes hacker, not before. So Wasp Swarm for me, my opponent will also grab the Wasp Swarm. Let's turn this on, and spiders and 1 crab. The crab was second on damage. Considering the spider is a 200 cost unit and the crab is a 100, it did almost the same damage as the spider. You will see me making a double assault on his tower. Seeing that he sold his tower here last turn, I will go for a crawler assault and wasps. He will defend with wasps, but I have my crawlers, so that's the amazing thing about a double assault. I also have fortified, so my wasps are stronger. Or at least they should be. I'm also grabbing fangs, which are also fortified, so they should be able to beat wasps. And I have them defending both sides, so my backline is protected. My opponent already had fangs on this side, but this was, in my opinion, it's what he should have went for, though only fangs would not have saved him. You can see the wasps fighting, my crawlers going, a few crawlers from him turned, but too few. And my wasps did win, with 2 left. Once again, crabs targeting his spider. He went for arc lights, which is a very strange choice. You already have spiders. Why are you going on another shaft clear unit? And he takes a beating. And he's not low MMR, he's, I think it's 1750. So, considering the reduction of MMR with the new season, he was close to 2000 last season. Okay. Here, the game offers me Farseer. I grab the Farseer. And it counters the wasps. It also counters heavy air, which I didn't have a counter for. And I also have the tech to help the crabs with scanning radar. So, Farseer it is. I was first think on putting it together with my arm, but then, he's probably going to counter the crawlers. Maybe just an Arclight here. So, I will throw the Farseer together. The Farseer can easily kill an Arclight. He will get an Arclight, but he will also grab the level 2 Wasp and put here. But my Farseer can deal with Wasp, so my change here will be very helpful. I'm also getting Henge for my crabs. One crab is already level 2. This one is close. And now I have 2 new crabs. With Henge, they should be able to lock on the enemy units even faster. So the spiders need to clear the shaft in front first. You can see he even put a peg in here and starts selling his spiders. So that's why he went for Arclights. He don't want spiders. He's selling them and switching shaft clear unit. Thankfully, I put the Farseer here, so it should be able to deal with the wasps. Although it will get distracted by fangs. And here, my army is still better than his. You see, fangs distracted my Farseer a bit too long, and it wasn't able to clear all the wasps. One survivor. But fangs killed it. Even if they will die to the Arclight. On the main army part, easy victory here. All crabs surviving. One of them being the best DPS, which is a level 1 crab, not the level 2. It depends on the targets they get. So let's speed this, because there's only a few fangs and one Arclight left. Arclight is down, and fangs are down. And my opponent's already at 2k HP on round 4. Here, I was thinking, do I go orbital or just grab the money? Because orbital here could be good, but not that good. He don't have that many units in here. Yet, at least yet. So, and one shield in here, most of the orbital would be wasted. So, I stood thinking for some time, but I ended up selecting orbital. My opponent went for laser sight and level 2 hackers. So elite recruiting hackers. Three. He sold his last spider. You will see me putting one spider in here. Help with the shaft clear. So now there is a hacker here too. More crabs. I go back from the crab and grab another spider instead. Because I look at the crawler here, I did something to deal with the shaft coming from this side. And one shield, in case he went for orbital too. Which is good, because the shield will help a little against the hacker. My orbital doing okay, getting his backline unit, now the front line too. So orbital is doing great. Here the spider is free targeting for the hacker. So I crushed his right side, but the left didn't go that well. Tower debuff. Now my units just need to travel. Half of his army here is my army that was taken over by this cursed hacker. Debuff. He grabs my spider during the debuff, but Crab manages to save the day, killing the hacker. And Crab is doing lots of damage. It's 26,000. And my opponent is almost at 1k HP. Here, none of those look that good for me. I'll just skip, and I was thinking I should probably go Fortress to counter the hacker. That is my usual play against hackers. Go Fortress Barrier, and the barrier will take care of the hackers. Then the opponent will go Melting Point. It's usually how it goes. Melting Point is also the best DPS to go together with a hacker, because it don't kill the unit instantly. My opponent going for Shockwave. I think here the Fortress, but look at this. Unlocking a Fortress and grabbing one, I just have enough money to grab Energy Shield for the barrier, for the Fortress, and that's it. It's over. That's all I can do. So instead, I decide to Henge the Tarantula. I will also grab Henge here. Put barrier on the side to help. Grab more chaff. And I will missile his units. You can see Henge, chaff. And missile. Missile. My time was running out. One more chaff. I have 100 left. Put it here. And I was going to go for HP, but time's over. Missiles killing his chaff, which, with the extra range, Crab's killing arc lights. And with the arc lights dead, his hackers are stuck at my crawlers. Here, the barrier working perfectly. Look at this. Haha, you can't hack my spider. So good to see a hacker doing nothing now. And the spider kills the hacker together with the Farseer. And that's a quick win. And I hope you all enjoyed, and subscribe, because I need more subscribers. I'm still quite a bit away from the 1000. But as you can see, instead of trying to go for a longer fight with Fortress, just missile on his things and getting a quick win when he was so low on HP was the better choice. I even didn't expend all my money, nor did I loan it, which I could have done. So ideally, I would have loaned, grabbed more HP, maybe even more damage, and put more missiles to really guarantee that I would win on this round. But things worked quite well. And that's it. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. I always read and answer the comments. And I will see you on the next one.